It's not a DLC, it's just an entirely different game. So it's a separate game. I like how Devolver Digital picked up Crow Team. It kinda shows. Does it just use the, I'm guessing, the same? Okay, doesn't use the same settings. Cool. Oh wait, I need to change the sound. There we go. What the hell are these? Complete crime and punishment. Complete all special areas during Christmas event or with a New Game Plus perk. There's New Game Pluses? Does like Series M4 have a New Game Plus? What the hell? Hey Husky. I didn't know if 4 has a New Game Plus, it might. That music was a callback as well. I just heard it. 69. Nice. Yeah, I think I'll just get into it. Frozen Sam. Wow, they added a transition in the loading screen. That's nice. Also, I did put up my phone to also see my stream, just in case I notice it's my internet or Twitch's. We'll see. We'll see if I buffer as well. At least I can tell them if it's like what's wrong or troubleshooting. So when does this take place? I'm guessing this takes place before 4. So this is a prequel. Because they talked about Siberia in 4. So this is the 3rd prequel.
Skipper's log. Finally approaching the mainland. Now I just gotta find this Tunguska place and keep General Brand from handing over the Holy Grail. Should be fun.
Never mind, this takes place in between.
Man, it's cold. But kicking ass should warm me up.
Okay. First things first, I pressed subtitles were on. Oh, there it is. Subtitles auto. It did not turn it on. I don't know what auto means, but it wasn't on. I'm guessing when it's very loud, it puts the subtitles on. Oh wait, also FOV. And also, that 69 was not it. Maybe 40. Much better. Ooh, toasts. Big oof.
The only thing on the menu is lead.
Can I get up there? This might be a secret around. Nope, there's nothing. There's nothing but sadness. I missed all of those shots. It's so weird I can't dual wield now. Those have become spicy again, yeah. Because it had to be updated. It was the only item not updated, except for the wearables. That's a new enemy.
Are you guys dogs or frogs? Just make up your damn mind.
Okay, that despawning was rough. Yeah, so that's how the game saves resources. It turns the bodies into 5 polygons.
Come get some.
Well, I would say if you just pass the big size threshold. Like that takes some time. At that point, I would hope that you'd leave a little buffer before using anything that's gambling. Okay, maybe the thing is a bit too little. Maybe 45. Oops, I don't think that's saved. Okay, that's saved. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I mean, this is basically this came out now in 2022. Okay, that's like. They're actually doing the second encounter traps again, the pickup traps. So, I think the best way to look at it is Series M4 is like a first encounter, and then this one is like a second encounter, except I don't think this is going to be as big as 4. Because 4 was really long, like probably one of the longest Series M games out there. I guess. I don't know too much about the Sonic series. But yeah, they created or they updated the Series engine. They created a new mainline title, Series M4. And then they made a few, like some extra content with that engine. That's this. Nice. So yeah, this literally came out last year. It's the latest and newest Serious Sam title. they split Sonic 3 into 2 games because they couldn't fit the whole thing on one game. Okay, it's not exactly like that, but...
Let's check out this oil rig. Maybe I can contact Quinn.
But maybe this mission was supposed to be in 4. I could believe that this was supposed to be in 4, but they couldn't, it's cut content. Because 4 was not completely finished on release. Like, it had bugs and other, like, just random problems. I like that. The pills on the stairs. I wanna pick up everything else too, though. Outdoor games aren't finished on release these days. Yeah, but I do give Crow Team some slack because they take time making their own engine, in-house engine. Yeah, there, a man called Dmitry Pestu. He did not stay long, but he spent all his time recording complaints. In fact, he did so much that he ruined the corner of keeping a diary for me. I'm sorry. What? He ruined the concept of keeping a diary for me. I'm sorry, it seems really narcissistic now. Damn you, Dimitri. I lit to the second oil rig. I stashed a bunch of ammo there a while ago. After that, who knows why am I even writing this for Svetlana. But yeah. Yeah, it's more egregious when you do have like $1 million company and the developers are, you know, crunched and worked, like put their sweat, blood and tears into a game, but it's forced to come out before it's finished. And then it just fails. And all that effort is just wasted. But with Crow Team, they do put a lot of effort into their games, but it used to be self-published. I guess Devolver Digital now publishes their stuff, but Devolver Digital is a very good publisher as far as I know. And yeah, this is their engine that they also
Sounds
work
like
on while making a big title with a small team. Like, this is not a AAA production game,
busted.
but it doesn't, you know, it doesn't look bad.
I guess I better find whoever that is, before something big and nasty gets there first.
Like, for the kind of budget these guys have, and the team, and the fact that they've been doing this for over 20 years, they're doing pretty well.
Feeling cold? Don't worry, I'll warm you up with my bullets.
That doesn't make sense, Sam. Okay, the pistol's easier against those. These guys would just come at me with tank busters. What the fuck? They were just throwing tank busters at me. Okay, yeah, this game is definitely not for someone who has not played 4. With the way it throws enemies at you. This is definitely for those who, oh, you played 4, here's some more content. Like, it throws a lot of enemies at you that are just usually come up later in mainline games. Like gold. Oh, upgrades.
Every day, once a day, give yourself a present.
Alright, Relical. Yeah, I hope you have a good sleep. This is the same. Yeah, it's the same system. That's fine. There's probably gonna be more of these then.
I would
if
like
it's
to
not that
register
long.
a complaint regarding lack
my
of
God.
Earth Defense Force presence at refinery, neglecting strategic importance of continued resource extraction during war. I have decided to personally address situation by joining EDF and petitioning for creation of committee to rectify issue.
Well, have a good sleep. Yeah. Okay, this guy is Dmitri. It's the guy who was on the boat as well. It's just the guy who complains a lot. A very official man. God, how big is this area too? I'm surprised I don't start to freeze out here. Secret trap. Okay,
I knew it!
that's very serious Sam 2. Second encounter. Oh boy. There is something missing. This. Aha, the weapon and ammo in the bottom right. I wonder if there's any more traps. Is it a minefield? It is. Alright, I guess we're not going that way. Oh. Oh boy. Wow, the explosive barrels actually explode. Good. Ooh, what's in here? Is this where I was? It is where I was. Okay. There's only a snowstorm over there. In that general direction. There is a lot of areas to explore if I don't want to go into the rig. Hey, Protein. Hello, Lyco. Secret explosives. A single stick of C4. Did I greet you? Oh yeah, I did. Sorry. Sorry, my days just blend together sometimes. Because if I don't see a name for a while, it's just. I'm not sure if they were there earlier or not. It's better greet twice than 0 times, I think. I'd rather say hello twice than not greet someone. Talk between using my apex to spin the growth gotcha or embiggen. You can embiggen me with the with vials. You can just feed them to me. That also makes me grow. It just makes me growing the like size-wise as well as on screen, because the compressor isn't adjusted, so that extra size just immediately shows. Because with the apex points, you just adjust the compressor itself. But if you make me bigger, the compressor won't keep up. Spin the box. How do you have 3 tokens? Oh wait, no, that says kilograms. I thought it was tokens. I don't even know if you can have tokens unless you give someone like an odd number. I don't even know if you can have an odd number of tokens in the system. It's the magic number. Okay, I don't want to jump off because there's a minefield somewhere there. And then I will also have to go around. But there's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Defend the Earth with an AK. I saw in the screenshots that this game has an AK instead of the assault rifle. So that's new, I guess. Oh, there we go, monster sticks.
Hello, can you hear me? I need help. I'm in the comm tower. Please, hurry!
Oh yeah, another princess in the tower.
Okay, you definitely should play 4 before you play this one, for references like that.
I see you guys are really happy to see me.
Oh, the explosion was just under him. Oh. Can I not climb up that? Oh yeah. I wonder. No. Mark. Mark, mark. Okay, that's a bit bull. Why can't you shoot through that? Oh my. Alright. Flop. Wait, what happened, Billy? Oh, it's not an item, it's a vial. Yeah. I mean, technically it's an item, but
Are you
yeah.
trying to say something, or are you just passing gas?
That looks like fun. Oh, nice one, you got a super. Is that your first super, Billy? Oh wait, no, you got a super for following, didn't you? Or did you follow? I don't know. I know you you started messaging today. First one crafted, right, okay. Yeah, I just glanced over that. Oh, I can just give you another super to make up for that. Just let me do that real quick. Cause yeah, I can't have the other system running when I'm not streaming. Oh wait, you got 4 supers. Yeah, and now you have 5. There we go. Supremacy. Supremacy. Yeah, welcome. Nope. No, I haven't spent skill points. I didn't even know that's an icon. I never saw that before. Okay. Oh, I need to, wait, left alt is dual wielding? Oh. I'm just gonna change it back to what it was. What I changed it to. So use gadget. Quick use gadget was this. Toggle dual wielding was this. What would be cool is an FPS where you play as a 4-armed alien who decides to turn on his kind and help Earth turn back on invasion. You could have 4 different guns at once or 2 two-handed or a mix. That sounds like fun. I didn't see the item system and I followed. I was just like, ooh, streamer that grows. Yeah, it is a streamer that grows. But there's much more to it. Because, yeah, I like adding to the, the size system, having people grow along. It's something that I've been working on since I started streaming. I guess I'm gonna be coming backwards and picking that up later. Oh, you guys don't get killed by that. Oh my god. That big giving sound. Yeah, it's literally a growing community.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's open season on Mental Tord.
Oh, there's two of you. Yeah, you can't do check twice. I couldn't figure out a way to only activate stuff. Yeah, there's. I was trying. I was just wrecking my brain trying to think of a way to make Mix It Up work in that way, where you can just keep checking and then it wouldn't start the same command again. But there's absolutely no way to do it. Like, unless someone is incredibly smart. Just smarter than me, I guess. Which, you set the bar. For that, I can't say how smart I am. A lot of times I'm dumb. But it's definitely something that I just couldn't figure out. I mean, check is just exclamation check, but it's for items that can be activated on you. There's two items that grow you.
Born to be wild.
I should have used the double barrel there. Yeah, it's if you haven't joined the Discord yet, Billy, there is a big like comprehensive wall of text. I don't know why Mix It Up is not doing timers. That's weird. It's ever since I went live, it hasn't been doing the timers. And I don't know why. At least I haven't seen a single timer showing.
I would like to register complaint regarding security situation at mainland refinery. I was not asked for identification upon arrival, as all security personnel are deceased. Also, scattered body parts are in violation of Health Code Paragraph 5.
I should put the side system into the welcoming message as well when you join the Discord, because I haven't done that yet.
Unidentified personnel detected in a restricted area. The facility has been sealed. Please clear the area according to Protocol 908.
Oh, I know that protocol. It means kill all the bad guys.
Anyone else?
The area has
Welcome home, Zenro.
Proceed to the emergency elevator.
Hope you had a lovely day and nothing that melted your brain. Oh, and you get us dust as you get home. Nice. What a nice welcoming gift.
I'm coming.
Oh, I just noticed the crosshair changes based on the distance. That was a nice set piece. The fuck? How did you... You survived that somehow. I swear I hit him from the back. Let me over. Rockets. Yeah, the VOD, I mean not the VOD, on my phone the game's been running super smooth. No. Stay there where I can just shoot you without you attacking. That's right. That's right. What the hell? What were those? There are sparks coming out of like nothing. I mean, this looks cool. It really shows off how good the lighting system is in Sirius Engine. Like, it's very pretty, but yeah, some of the sparks. I guess that one is correct, but this one was coming from the side next to it. Oh, never mind. It didn't. Like, I'm surprised with how long Crow Team has been doing things. I'm surprised there's no more developers using Sirius Engine. Maybe now that Crow Team is part of Devolver Digital, there's going to be more games that like Devolver is going to release that's using Sirius Engine.
Oh yeah, things are okay when you have an AK.
Oh, there we go.
Come on, guys. Just use your heads. Wait, never mind.
That just had me confused, because I was looking in the direction where they were coming from and I didn't see anyone. My power went out, is why I'm here so late. That's fine, Leon. You know why? Like, what happened? Also, this AK, the sounds are alright. I don't know about the fire rate. God damn it. I don't know about the fire rate. But it could be right. Ooh, big winds, yeah. Yeah, that will do it. Is this a secret? Looks like a secret. Looks like a dead man. Another C4. I have 2 now. I'm just having a C4 collection now. God, have you seen the highlight or the clip when Blackworm made me like have a jump scare, gave me a jump scare in Skyrim with the sound alerts. Also, letting you know as well, Sandro, if you have to, like, renew your sub or plan on cheering or something, that, well, and everyone else who hasn't been here earlier. 3 C4s now, my collection grows. That there is I put in a system, or like I implemented a system, a TTS system, that uses a lot of different AI voices. And if you put in commands in your message, then it's going to be read out in those AI voices, and you can also put in sound effects and all that. It's under the stream in the banners. It's like TTS Monster. If you click on it, it'll just show you how it works. And also gives you examples of what the voices are. And the sound effects. Words. So, because I've been wanting to put that system into the stream, but I couldn't find the service provider until recently. Couldn't find out who does that. Initially, I tried to use a program that someone made that uses an API of an existing like AI database, but that didn't work for me for some reason. It just didn't run on my PC. This looks this is like a quick map. Sniff it, Sam. There we go. Dual AKs.
Bring it on!
Oh, this is what Serious Sam was missing for a while. I don't think even the second game had stuff like this. Mark. I like them just falling down. This is what the game missed. Holy shit. This is some real classic fight arena. This might as well be in a first or second encounter. It's good. Man, it took them a long time to realize what made the original game so good. Because yeah, these little arenas where you have to just kill enemies, kill like a lot of enemies that keep coming, these were the best parts of the first and second encounter. And they are in none of the other games. Oh, come on. Don't be so silly. Oh, nice one, Toast. Nice potent. Yeah, like these arenas are the best. They're the bread and butter of Serious Sam. The devs just forgot. Forgot how good these are. Distribution facility number 2. It's not a serious Sam game if you don't have at least one arena file with so many kamikazes their screams can harmonize with each other. Yeah! Like, 3 was severely lacking in a lot of that. Oh, I like my score. It's almost perfect. 3 had some good moments, but it was severely lacking that, like, serious Sam oomph. 4 is really good with that, and this game seems to have, like, pushed on to have learned from, relearned the formula. Well, 4 definitely started out as, yeah, this is how you do things. I know, I've already done it. Thanks, game. This is weird, this layout. Can I go down there? Oh yeah. Maybe not. You're dreaming of jumping walkers. Electric walkers.
I need to get to the other side. There must be a way to move these containers.
It's gonna wake that guy up.
I would like to register a request regarding spelling of my name in official documentation, in likely case of my death at hands of alien invaders. Transliteration of Dmitri into English should use spelling with Y, not I, to prevent creation of inconsistency in historical record. Dmitri with I is name of my grandfather, as noted in previous complaint regarding transliteration of Russian names.
Very good. Dmitri follows rules. Yeah, just stuff. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, I can't read it now. It melted into the table. Oh, there it is. I did this not in case someone will survive, blah blah blah. We have some weapons, I drop no power, you should run. Max still hasn't come back, heard some pretty long. Anyway, my prayers over to you, and I hope this decoy thing would be more useful to you than it was for us. Okay, so it's just gonna be a decoy, maybe a joke on the decoy.
Didn't your mama tell you that burping in public is impolite?
This music, good. This was good. I wanna listen to that more. I have another C4. I got 4 now. I'm gonna max out on C4 before I even use it.
Never any power when you need it.
I wanna listen to this music. Come on, more enemies. Give me a word. What is that? Oh, it's just this guy. Maybe I'll use the C4 now. Oh. The fuck? Best employee. Yasen the last of Red. I am the law. Best employee. Biomech. To be or not to be, that is a serious question. Global 102. No skill points and gadgets. Too bad I was first. Eric Beyond the Necrodome Taylor. Lived his life from afar. Forgot to tip Johnny Lignar. Maurits Tan Kramer. There's only one Chirigor and he builds a lot of bridges. Some of them even dance. Is this like a community thing? Kirill Tartals Arkarkevich. These are supremely annoying species. John Pantinji. Is this bug ping related or what? Is this bug ping related or what? Okay, this has to be some community stuff. Serious MVR? Nicole Tarva. I fought the law and the law gave me Serious Sam. Vanyarin drove every vehicle out of bounds at least once. Okay, so this is some form of community thing that I don't know. Christian strike on his George. Wait, this is not I hate running backwards too. Duke for it. Nice. If you meet me in person, feel free to buy me Janjetina. Arseny Game and just another day at the office. Ryerson 55, Mistia is lovely. Gnome 2000 Rubin, welcome to Russia, eat your Russia. I need to look up what this is later. Or maybe right now, actually. Maybe it's in the guides. Oh, there's a guide on how to find all the best secrets in the game. There's 5 of them, apparently. Oh. Oh. Well, I fucked up a secret because I used one C4. Apparently the C4s are part of a big secret. That's why I've been collecting C4. Oh well. Wait, I did use it now. So if I reload a bit earlier, before I used the C4... yeah, sure. I mean, I'm going to secret hunt. But I want to at least... before using the C4. Yeah, I think I used it on the other side. Like, if they give me a hint, I'm gonna use it. Use the hint, but I'm not going to see what it's for. So I'm just gonna hold on to my C4s. Ah, Queen got the box, nice. Congrats. Because I do want to see secrets. At the end of the day.
Never any power when you need it.
Right, that's when the dialogue is supposed to happen. At least now I understand. Because he said never any power when you need it when I entered the hangar. And that didn't make sense. Okay, 4. So apparently I need 5 C4s for that secret. Whatever it is. It just said that, like, it's actually like 5 secrets in one or something, because you need the C4s. Ow. So might as well open this again. Wow, look at all these people. Nothing happens if I just shoot them? No. Yeah. I guess I'll look up what this is later, maybe. Actually, I can do it now. I'm really curious, and probably you guys are too. Some of you have to be curious about it, right? Uh... Like this doesn't show up as a secret either, so it's kind of hard to find actually. Alright, well, I guess we'll never know because I'm not going to. I ain't going to spend that much time alt-tabbed. If someone can look that up, it's good. If not, I'm gonna look it up after the game.
You scream at me unless you want to fight, and you'll lose.
What was that? Bulls have become so like non-challenging ever since they added the headshot. Because I can just do this and one-shot them, which wasn't possible before. You always had to two-shot them. Made them very trivial. Blow the tree up. I think that went between his legs. Ow. What's this? Oh, it's just a big invisible wall. They could have at least covered it in mines. Like before, or put up a fence. Excuse me. This kind of looks like something that should have something. That little area. Oh, hey. Is that where I started? It is. Huh. It's just on a different level, so if I jump off, I die. Guaranteed. Okay, so yeah, this takes place after the boat. This is like squeezed in between. Oh wait, no, that's a different boat. Well, this is supposed to be between the oil rig and you getting a jet ski from your future self. Which reminds me of Fallout 4, just because it is a very similar looking, like, starting area.
Okay, now back to the hangar for my reward.
What the fuck is that? Oh, I'm just fighting that guy. Why is it teleporting? Why are you teleporting, you bastard? Ow. There we go. Oh, that was good. That was fun. Oh, hello. Goodbye. What was that? Did you just get killed by nothing? What is this place? Oh, right. I guess something happened. I guess something happens with the way that I can't come back up. Oh yeah, there is no way up. Right. I didn't even notice. And there's nothing else up here. Huh? That's it. Oh, never mind. There is a bit. There is this, whatever this is. There's power, so this opens. What a weird set of corridors. This is gonna be like a jump scare. Secret skill point. No, it wasn't. I mean, at that point, it's a bit late. It should have been when I turn around. Okay, that one I definitely wasn't expecting. Nice. Any more bulls my way? Oh. You know, at the very start of this song, when the battle begins, the song kinda sounds like Midlife Crisis by Disturbed. Like the very, very start of it. It's a very similar beat. And then it just turns into something else. But at the beginning of it, it made me think that, oh wait, that's gonna start playing now, but yeah, it just sounded like it. Nothing here. A waste of oh. Ow. Why did the secret not have a name? My secret's exploding snowman. Hey Grunt, how's it going? This game definitely has more second encounter secrets than 4. 4 didn't really mess with me when it came to the secrets. I think I already checked that house out. It was just $150 from a scratch-off lottery ticket. Nice. What you gonna spend it on? No clue yet? Yeah. But yeah, congrats either way. It's close to my birthday, so I'm counting it as a gift from my estate. Yeah. It's a gift from Lady Luck herself. Nice. I wonder what's behind that. Hello? It's a bull.
You're not a reward.
Yeah, it's that's not wrong, Sam. That's not a reward at all.
Sometimes the fight is its own reward.
Well, oop. What happened to your leg? Yeah, when is your birthday? I guess you don't have to tell me, but happy early birthday. Oh, thanks. Oh, it's not a decoy, it's Rage Serum. Is the smiley face there because Rage Serum is a bit meh? And it's not a decoy? It's Doubtfire. Wait, what was the GIF? I didn't see. The fuck? My birthday is in May. It's in 3 months. Wait, what date it is? Almost exactly 3 months away. Well, actually, it's exactly for you guys in the US. But for me, it's I'm 1 day ahead because it's past midnight. Oh yeah, I have to turn that on. I can't just. There's in August. Yeah. I'm a Gemini. There's 2 of me. Oh boy. Oh, what the fuck? Why? This is so unnecessary. Can I just... Yep, I can just be like, fuck this. I do have to make a bridge. Can I not rotate? I don't think I can. That works? Or it doesn't. No. Now you're a fish. That is... Do I need to do this? Do I really need to make a bridge? I do. This is probably there's probably a secret I can also get to with these. I have a feeling. Yeah, like up there, there's a thing. There's a life. If I drop... Oh, one of the containers is gone. So this container can I not pick up anymore because of how sideways it is? I can't. I have to like knock it over or something. Let me have it. There we go. Oh wait, I can't push it back, never mind. There's a life up there. Let's just go like this. There we go. That works. Oh, never mind. There's an actual bridge, I don't have to make one. Now I just fucked it up for myself. Go away. You too. Leave this. Not like that. There we go. The operator. I need to have a drink. Ugh. I recommend you guys have a drink too if you haven't in a while. Don't get thirsty.
survivors?
Boss fight.
Cavalry's here.
Thank God. I thought I would never make it out of here. These monsters killed my unit and trapped me in here. I tried to contact the local partisans, but they're too far and I... Ah!
This is extremely uncool.
This guy is just, God, they really should have given him a black and white outfit to look like he's wearing Adidas. Like, what's his name? In Tarkov, there is a boss in Tarkov, an elite enemy, that has that too. I forgot his name. But he's tripped out. That was easy. Oh. Oh. Why are you guys fighting? It's over. I've killed your boss. Stop it. I win. You don't have to fight anymore. What? Alright. Oh, it increases... Alright, cool. It increases the firing attack speed too now. That's much better. I mean, it still has the filter. But I guess it's not as bad as it was. It's a bit reduced. It's got serious rage now. Instead of rage serum. Back to classics, calling up power-ups serious. There's a bullet cartridge hidden.
And flies towards Tunguska. You will notice a plane with AAA signs on it. Shoot on sight. I repeat, shoot on sight.
Hey, can you hear me? I could use a little help.
Hello, comrade. Who is speaking?
My name's Sam Stone. I'm heading towards Tunguska, but I'm afraid I forgot my travel brochure at home.
Wait, Sam Stone himself? Oh, holy shit, man. My name is Igor Ledo. Where are you exactly?
I'm, not quite sure. Looks like an oil refinery.
Wow, you're a long way from home. Listen, you need to get out of that refinery and head straight to the south. Me and my partisan squad can help you to reach Tunguska. We'll be waiting for you in a small village called Kalinovka. You can't miss it.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Thanks, comrade.
No problem, man. Hey, turn your phone link to our channel just in case.
It's too late. I'm gonna have to fight that again as well.
Screw it.
Oh, I do. I thought there would be a loading screen after this. But no. Not yet. I'm home alone and my mood went up 200%.
Unexpected guests.
Yeah?
Oh, man, you'll be happy to know I have a great plan.
I'll be happy when it works.
Oh, a plan that works. Oh, you know what? I'll get back to you later.
words ever make sense.
Yeah. Oh, why? Oh. Or just blow up the Vatican. Blow up the Sphinx. Ah.
Just do yourself a favor. Drop dead.
Okay, that is a bit bullshit. That, basically I can't get close to them.
Just do yourself a favor. Drop dead.
What if I don't have any long ranged? I don't know how to, like, avoid that. It was tracking me.
Bad frogs. Dogs. Whatever you are. Shoo! Shoo!
I wonder what happened to the classic frogs. Kinda miss those. I just had another idea for that 4-round alien shooter I thought about before. It's co-op multiplayer top-down shooter where one player moves around and the other handles aiming and firing. Yeah, those games exist, so it could work. There's games like that. As well as, in Heroes of the Storm, there used to be an entire hero around it. I don't know if you know about that. But, yeah, Heroes of the Storm, as much as the toxic elitists would say otherwise, it is probably the most fun MOBA that there was. It just wasn't competitive enough. Because it actually tried to be fun instead of competitive. Yeah, it's an ogre. Ogre Magi. Yeah, that was fun.
A giant robotic chainsaw arm. That's 4 words that were meant to go together.
Blah blah blah. Max suggested we weld the old industrial chainsaws to their arms. Oh, the robots with rocket launchers, okay. Okay, I'm going to make a mech with a chainsaw, I guess. Am I gonna assemble, probably gonna assemble a mech. I guess that's what the auto subtitles are for, to subtitle these bits. Sam does everything. I was hoping I could continue listening to them. Oh, that would have been really good if they, or something else. It would have been really funny if you could have just followed them and continue listening. Oh, they should have went with that. That was good. Oh, this is where the mech comes out, I guess. Or where you attach the other chains. Oh, no, it's already attached, never mind. Well, it's where they attached.
With a chainsaw. I love Russia.
It's not as big as I thought. Imagine a game where your goal is to be stealth the entire time and just follow these helpless grunts, maybe sometimes help save them from shootouts secretly. God, that does sound like a game that exists. I mean, there's stealth games, sure, but I think there might be a game like that, or similar, where you have to keep someone alive. Oh, hello guys. You wanna try on my arm? Well, if anyone missed the chainsaw from second encounter, it got an upgrade. Nope. How is this mech tankier than the other? Oh my god. Tankier, they're just 8-posed. Yeah, how is this mech tankier than the other one was? The other big one. Yeah. This is smaller than the other mech and it's much more durable. Oh, that's a really bad pun. And I'm glad, like, amongst everything that's happening with gaming in general, these serious Sam games are still just a jam to play. Like, even if it's not the best of the series, it's still just, you know, just pure fun. Just shooting stupid fun. It doesn't need to be complicated.
This is my party, and you are not invited.
Yeah, sometimes just a simple act of fun, just violence is enough. Life is. To be fair, like Serious Sam does have good enough graphics, especially with the Gibbs and the destruction. It was made for this. So yeah, but I say that a lot.
can be only one.
Nice. Okay, the earlier, what I meant by the big AAA titles, it's not even that I play a lot of them. I don't even like to play those, like a lot of those types of games. But, mostly because these are more fun. More often than not. Like, I usually find more fun in stuff like this. Or something indie or interesting. Unusual. Oh, again.
It was fun while it lasted, but every party's gotta end sometime.
Oh. Well, I can use 2 C4s for this, but I don't know if, I don't know if I'm going to need that later. I guess we'll see. Ooh. Oh! Oh man! Holy shit! Oh, these guys are... I just realized, these guys... I did not even make the connection that these guys are supposed to be the chainsaw enemies. Where's my objective fucking around? What's going on with that objective marker? Wow. Oh, this is the second encounter. Yeah, this is just second encounter. Well, I guess this is the only way you're gonna play the, this is the only way you're gonna play second encounter with the Series Engine 4, I guess. I mean, there's mods. I guess some people can recreate with mods. God, this is so cool. I was not prepared to just be thrown back into this. Oh, it didn't last. But I got a bunch of C4 back, which I guess I'm going to need for the future secrets. Huh. What a weird dream. Yeah, this was Sam going into the future. Technically. I like how I unlocked the, oh, another C4. Oh. I kinda regret, unlocking this, heavy weapons. Unless that also counts the shotguns. Because, it's not... I don't know. I don't think I have a single heavy weapon to dual wield. Yeah, everything that I have I can dual wield already. Like I don't have any heavy weapons. The rocket launcher I'm not going to dual wield anyway, and I don't even have ammo for it. Okay, let me close the window real quick. Well, not really close the window as much as turn on the air cons on my body. The heaters. To warm my fluff up.
Calling all squads, this is Sergal. I have located Brent's plane on the airfield, 4 kilometers away from the refinery. I guess it stays there for refueling. Sure, should have brought my rocket launcher. Be ready to open fire, people. Looks like they're taking off very soon. Over and out.
Is this supposed to be a retcon that Sam didn't meet his future self? Which I really hope they won't. I really hope that's not the way it's gonna go, because I want a future game. I want a future game to address all of that, as I mentioned. Wait. Oh, you could always do this, because I went like this, diagonally. I don't think they changed anything in it. Oh. Oh yeah, I can melee these guys, they're clear. Wow, what a melee kill. That is so lame. Compared to just... Compared to the dual wield double barrel shotguns, that's not a very good animation. Like, this is a lot better. Alright, guys.
Angry. Maybe you should try therapy.
There it is.
Oh, baby, you showed up just in time.
Oh my god, you can just use the rocket launcher on this. Ow. That was not very nice.
Bird is in my sights. Cut the lock. Trend guts raining down in 3, 2, 1. What? I did not even shoot it. Who did that? All right, everybody. Brand is going down. Get to the crash site immediately. Damn! These Russians just did my homework. Nice to see someone else's plane blow up for once, though. Well, back on track anyway.
What the hell is this pipe work? Boss. I wanna see what's over here. Mental. Oh boy. Ow. Are you for real?
Puzzling.
What the fuck? Why? This is so random. Oh. Don't know if I need that, or maybe I do. Oh. Yeah. There's no way to connect that up. Unless like that. But then... Wait, I don't know if that even needs to be connected. It's for, maybe it's just these two. I have no idea. No, these two has to be two. I guess. I don't know. Oh, they all have to be. Okay then, Okay. There we go.
I would do a puzzle pun right now, but I can't piece it together.
Amazing. That's a lot of C4. Well, I have more than enough C4 now, I guess. What is that? Keycard. 1 out of 3? What? Okay, that's another secret thing. Ooh, mines. There's a radio tower. Oh, that's in the skybox. That's really far. I'm guessing there was nothing on the right-hand side. There was this oil rig with all the piping, but nothing interesting. Oh, excuse me. No, it's just oil rigs. Okay, that's probably where I'm gonna find the second, key. That I need for some reason. You shouldn't have revealed yourself. You should have just hid. I wouldn't have noticed. Oh, another one.
I feel like I'm stuck in a plumber's nightmare.
This one was a lot
And I
easier.
thought it would end up being just a pipe dream.
That's 2. And I get detect remote call for fire designator. The topographic artillery call target. Oh, it's an artillery caller. It's a gadget. Show them their place. Okay. That's a big ass radius. Alright. That's gonna be fun to try out. I'm guessing it works like a mini nuke. It's just gonna annihilate. don't know why it doesn't stay in first person. Can I not do that? I can't make a preferred view while in a vehicle. Unless it's in advanced. No, it's not. What's all this then? Some optional. Missing girl, approx 10-12 years old, was seen near the old hunter's mansion not far from the lake. If anybody is nearby and has enough time and guns, please be a good citizen and check up on her.
I should check that out. See if I can help.
Reward question marks. My reward is a little girl. I can give her my deagle and she will shoot with me.
Okay. This is kind of spooky.
You said it. Little tonal shift, that's fine. Oh, big invisible wall. A weird Russian home in the forever frozen land. Oh, there's a cutscene. That takes away from the spooky.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Help me, please. I was playing Mayhem and scary monsters appeared.
That's a bit ominous.
Yeah, but I can't get out. I lost the key outside, and my sleeve, and my teddy bear. Can you find them, please?
Okay. I'll get back to you in a minute. Just don't be scared, alright?
Just don't be scared, Lamau. Why is there a dead bull on the roof? On the attic? Oh, there are 4. You were playing in the lake really far away. Also, those fences are really weird too, spiked fences.
Let's raise the stakes.
Yeah, exactly. I guess you wouldn't have the Dracula enemies in this game outside of this area. I don't know, it wouldn't be fitting for them to be in Siberia. And the mummies. Although to be fair, the mummies didn't make sense in 4 either, beyond the burning area. I see a purple. Can I climb up here? Look, I'm trying to climb up somewhere. Can you guys wait a little? What's the big melee on these? Can I melee these guys? No. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. I left it instead of right. Oh, never mind. Is that how you climb up to the secret? I thought I saw a cave opening. Now I have to get up. Somehow. This is gonna be like a Resident Evil 4 situation. It might be. Sam might even say a reference. He'll just go, what are you buying? On a boat. I don't know. Oh, there's stuff in there. Wow, the date is pretty far ahead. Glad AKs are still good. Hey, someone did a sounds. With a rubber ducky. Are you trying to summon a duck? A mama duck. Invoke rubber ducky.
This looks fishy.
Yeah, no shit.
What the hell is this? Black magic?
Oh, okay. That's not fun. You can actually fall into the hole. Oh, this is gonna be like in a second encounter as well. Where the enemies kept sliding around and couldn't reach you. I mean, it's funny. Just look at them bumbling around. One of those bullets will hit. You know, it only takes 2 bullets to kill them, but the amount of misses I kept having. Why are you guys flying through me?
Ladies, calm down. You'll all get a piece of it.
God, it's gonna be so annoying to fight without any hit scan snipers. Still did it. There might be a secret if I jump into the hole and go down, but I'm not looking forward to finding out, so I'm not going to. I'm happy not figuring that one out, Chief. So how the fuck do you make it up there? Oh, it's here. Okay. I found it. Through sheer perseverance. Oh. Persevere ass. Hey, new supplies, thanks, kiddo.
Hello?
What is that
Where
on
are
the
you?
wall?
Little
Is that
creepy
a
girl.
electric
Found your
stuff?
toys.
Thank you.
Oh. She's a wisp. How did those get in here?
That was hauntingly beautiful.
Oh my god, even she goes on. Hoverboard scooter. What the fuck? Right. So I can deploy this and just shoot with this? Oh, I had those toys. So, those must be... something that's like more Slavic, maybe? But I had exactly the same type of toys. Maybe a Slavic thing. I had something like that. It was made of wood. Just wood with circles. With a hole in the middle. Just differently colored. And you could just make any shape that you can from stuff like that. Yeah, donut tower pretty much. I liked it. I liked the sound it made when you slammed it down one after the other, like when all of them resonated. I remember liking that sound. Yeah, mine was made out of wood, the entire thing, so it made like a wood hitting sound. Like wood slapping into one another. And resonating. It was satisfying, I loved it. It was basically my fidget spinner, just playing with that. So did I figure out where the, Oh. I like how the objective shows through here too now for some reason. Even though it's a secret. Oh, it's pickled oranges? Tomatoes? That looks like tomatoes. What the fuck? Rage serum. It's compote! Oh, okay, it's compote. That's why. I love compote. I don't even... I mean, it is called compote in the achievement. So it is, I mean, why does it look like tomatoes in there? Compote is not made from tomatoes. It's made from peaches. Writing this note to remind owners of secret basement that leaving strategic supplies unattended in times of war is both negligent and inefficient. I will report this overnight to local authorities once I reach next military outpost. In the meantime, I suggest extended study of EDF security and camouflage protocol, with special attention to paragraph about Dimitri. Of course. Nice. You guys should look up if you don't know what compote is. K-O-M-P-O-T. It's nice. It's a nice just fruit. Not pickled, but bottled fruit. Okay, I don't want to destroy my bike. Hello Blackburn. How's it going? How's your day been? I don't know why there's suddenly so many of you in the forest. I'm not even in any specific place. that almost got me. Give you a moment while you do math. Okay. Oh my goodness, why? There's nothing here, it's just a forest. It's not even critical locations. Okay, now I can see the stutter. I could see the stutter happening live, but this time Twitch was just in the green for me. On my end, it was just showing green. I just got home from a terrible drive. I see. This feels like it's... Yeah, it's just like I'm just gonna die. The music changes there. I wanna find the third base that has a key. I hope it's in this area somewhere. This is where I started. I hope it's gonna be close to the end, I guess, or around there.
Stone is a traitor to the human race. Did you?
No. You have no tail lights. Now I know. Jumped the car just to get to my friend's house and I had to jump it again before I left. When I got back from my kid, it was already raining and getting dark. I had no tail lights and I have to drive 45 minutes home in pouring rain and night. God. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. Why is there a button? Oh, you can't press it. It is that snowmobile, but I don't know, like, this is supposed to take place in between, so either they retconned that, or that's still going to be a thing in a future game, and I hope it will be. I hope a future game is going to make it so, when future Sam goes back, that's just going to happen. Okay, this might be a good sized area. Oh, there it is, okay. I mean, yeah, it sounds kind of scary, like, I can only imagine. To get $400 and look through an IKEA for the first time. For the first time? Sludge. And another one.
Alright, time to lay some pipe. In a disappointingly literal way.
Oh wait, no, that doesn't need to go anywhere. Oh. Alright, well that was the correct way then. Yep. And then this side is just, this.
My mom was right. I should have been a plumber.
3 out of 3. What does it open? I have no idea. Wait, I could hear some. Was it just this? I mean, I love driving a lot, but the rain, when no one can see you when they are behind you, really gets your blood. Yeah, I know. I just don't like it when it's really foggy and you can barely see the road even. Yeah, you were focusing really hard. Oh, this is also new. What the oh, okay. I like how there's these sci-fi bits. I don't know if that's mental that puts it on. But I can't believe that even like 100 years from now we're going to have buildings like this. And like old-timey stuff. Oh. Because there are some very old buildings already in like my village. It's been there forever. Who made this ladder? That you can only get on it when you're balancing on this, on that pipe. Another C4. I already have, 10. Okay, so that's just that. I'm guessing there's nothing about the key in here. Well, I guess I'll carry on. I'm hoping whatever the key opens is gonna be on the other side of that checkpoint. Maybe. Oh. Oh. Ooh. That's a minefield? Yeah. Have a good relaxing rest of your evening, hopefully. I wish you a good relax. I wish you a very good relax. Spartacus. The fuck? Really? I wanted to listen to them. What was that? I think that was scripted. I think that 100% was something that they expect you to listen on to them, and then they spawn a kamikaze so you make noise. Oh, hey. Actual translation. Wanted dead or alive, some serious stone, reward 1 million FC. Charges wanted murder, large-scale terrorism, propagation of rebellion against Tomes Empire, desecrating the dead, large-scale equipment theft, reckless driving, inappropriate clothing in battle. To be fair, Sam doesn't disagree with any of them, except for the rebellion. The other ones are fine. The rebellion's the only problem.
Thank you. Give me cookie.
Oh, thank you, Meeps, for the sub. The resub. God, I should have mentioned the thing. The thing about the messages. There's a TTS now. You can use text to speech, like different voices. Yeah, the thing. Under the stream in the panel. When you do anything that you can put a message in, you can put in code. You can format it in a way that an AI voice will talk. So yeah, this is just Egyptian, the rumors. Oh, okay. That's just a skill point. Oh well. The secrets were a skill point. Not that I really need it. There. Can kill large enemies with melee attacks. I guess I'll see that now because I haven't before. But yeah, how's it going, Nips? Thank you for the resub and all. How's your day been? How's your Monday been? That looks pretty cool. You know what? I'm gonna try out my gadget. Have fun. Nice. I think they're dead. Right, okay, cool. Easy. I like how my cats were waiting for me to open my door since I closed when I was away. Now they're just lunching around on my bed. Cute. That sounds cute. How are there any crows around after all those explosions? God, it's actually still so cold around me. Like, playing it in the in Siberia does not help with the fact that it is still, I feel cold. In general. Can I have that?
Bitches. Ah, a familiar face. The legendary Serious Sam.
The equally legendary one-eyed Olga.
I never heard of her.
I thought you were dead.
Nah, you can't kill Olga that easily. I planned to head towards Tunguska portal after killing Topodius the Strangler, but these Octanian bastards got really mad at me for some reason, so I had to spread a little word about my death. And everything was fine and well, until you showed up.
Well, what can I say? I'm not looking for a fight, but the fight always seems to be looking for me.
I know the feeling. But this place is full of bad guys, and they probably have backup incoming too. Not good for my cover story, and not great for you either, Stone. So, how about we help each other out? I'll go to the bell tower and cover you from up there while you party down here.
Why?
You sure you can get up there with
Why do you have a bullet wound on top of a bandage?
One-eyed Olga has gone through much worse.
Like, you got a bandage on your thigh.
God, why do I always attract the freaks?
But there was a bullet wound. There was a bullet wound through. What the fuck is that?
So, what do you do when you're not killing aliens?
Me? Watch other people kill aliens.
Oh, I see. You're a woman of culture.
Stone, you okay down there?
Yeah, I'm all right. Thanks for watching my butt.
Help myself.
At this point, Sam's genes are probably, just frozen to his ass. Honestly, it's just skin type. It's like a second skin. I like jeans as long as it's the stretchy type. Like there's a specific type of jeans that's not made exactly the same, like not denim.
Now that was something.
Wait, so you shot down Brand?
Yeah, well, I heard radio transmission, looked outside.
But you look so
saw a plane full
sweaty,
of
Sam.
traitors, aimed and bam, straight to the engine.
Wow. You know, we'd actually make a really good team.
Ah, another time, Stone. Gotta stay low for a while and fix myself up. But I have a gift for you. Let it remind you of our time together.
Thanks, man. Hope we'll meet again soon.
Me too. And don't call me ma'am. I'm Olya. Пока.
Shema. That's it. That's Polish, but whatever. I only know I only know the Polish. I only know some of the Polish words. Voice. Oh, the teddy bear has a crossbow. Oh, and she's got a Mosin. A fucking Mosin sniper. What the fuck? Or Mosin rifle. Why do you have so many Can I have a... I don't know, can I have this as well? Why do you need so many? I mean, I say that. Why do I need so many guns? But I'm the protagonist. Yeah, well, I have a cool crossbow too, Black Worm.
Hey, Ivan! Guess who I was talking to today? It was Sam Stone himself!
Sam... who?
Serious Sam!
I don't know no serious Sams.
What? You... Ivan, just shut up!
I'm seeing if there's any secrets here. Like the holy hand grenade. What? Nice. He's got 2 holy hand grenades. Oh, it even did the hallelujah. Nice. That's a cool secret. At that point, oh wait, maybe not yet. That Hallelujah, I think, was royalty free in, like, in Worms. I think they just used free soundboards in the original Worms Armageddon. I think that's just a sound you can download. Because I think it's been the same sound in every game, isn't it? It's like such an iconic sound. Hallelujah. The holy hand grenade as well. There are a few things like that, like the kamikazes from Serious Sam, holy hand grenade from Worms. So even if you haven't played those titles, you've heard about them or saw them in some media. It's a long distance to walk. Oh. Oh, okay. What the fuck is this crossbow firing? That's not bolts. That's not Tesla. This is the crossbow that pretty much perfectly mimics the second encounter sniper, where you can just keep firing without reloading, which is good. Right there, make them drink it unusual. Well, that's a big one. Nice, get fucked. It's a big gamble. You could gain a lot or lose a lot. The choice is yours. Matrixa. Oh, what? Was she like an actual person? Also, what the fuck is that supposed to be? Oh, maybe... Oh, if they're going to make another prequel, they're probably gonna have Matrixa in it as a character. I think. I don't know. Unless there's just people who like Matrixa, the AI in the second game. I mean, this is also Matrixa, this entire menu. But I wonder if anyone got into the Series M2 Matrixa when she had a holographic body. I wouldn't be surprised. Someone played that game when they were still impressionable and got the horny for the AI. I hear some weird sounds. What was that? What the hell was that? Yeah, the numbers, you don't need to add numbers for the gamble ones, because you can only drink one at a time, anyway. Well, that's only 1,000. That's not the worst that could have happened. That's the least problematic loss, or the least severe. There's a lot of supplies in here. It's a weird pillow formation. There's a fence there. There's so much to find. Oh, that's the shrine. Yeah. There's so much to find in the open areas. Also, I just lost the I mean, can I just? I don't know if I can use this forever. Maybe next battle I'll pull it out. But this feels like it has a timer when I put it down. Oh, there we go. This one has a third person. Amazing. This is why they call him Sam Stone. Wow, this is why his name is Sam Stone, I should say. Yeah, this is just temporary. Unfortunately, which means I'm gonna have to still run around the open world. Oh, multi-rocket. Nice. Oh, there's no Rodriguez to make jealous this time. Can I just get in this? Use this? Although, to be honest, the tractor will be slower than my sprinting speed. Like, I guarantee you. Tractors are very slow. Typically, anyway. Modern ones aren't, but these old ones are definitely. The fuck? What is this even? I haven't figured out yet what this is supposed to be. Let me almost something. There we go. Okay, that's bullshit. How can they climb up then? Okay, there we go. I don't know about you. This feels worse than the kamikaze. Like, the kamikaze is less annoying than those beepings. Oh. Yeah, I'd much rather listen to that than this. Wait, there's a path into the church? I just came from the church. Oh. That is very precarious. How? Oh my god. Stop. I mean, hey, what's fun is fun. Even if it's slow. I mean, I had fun with a quad. And I didn't really go that fast either. God, the frame rate is really dying now. What the hell? I don't know if I have to swap to full screen and back, but yeah, it's super stuttery now. I'm not even doing anything insane. Like, not even in a city area. Okay, can you guys fuck off? I'm not in the haunted mansion anymore. Just go be annoying to someone else. Thank you. Yeah, but people who drive really fast with motorcycles are a different kind of breed. Well, there's novelty and then there's also adrenaline to it. Yeah, performance is really tanking in this area. I don't know why. Is that? Oh, it's a water container or some liquid container. Oh.
Time to put on the old thinking cap. Sam Stone, the smartest man on Earth.
Yeah, I just brute force it, easy. Always works. Hey Ips, how's it going? Sniff. I don't even know what to upgrade. I can get the other rodeo because I haven't tried that yet. But I haven't been able to do a melee attack on large enemies either because there's so many of them. I'm guessing I could dual wield the crossbows. I could have dual wielded the cannons in 4, I just realized I never did. I never thought about going cannon with cannon action. Which are excited because my car is coming Wednesday. Nice. That's good. I thought you were already, I thought you were already picking it up today.
Do they really think this can stop me?
Oh, I didn't go here the first time, so I didn't hear the first dialogue. Oh. Because he probably said something about the gate. But I just immediately went to the optional area. I should pick it up today, but the brakes don't work, so I gotta bleed them, so the guy's gonna trailer it over. Right. I was gonna try with just a handbrake, but turns out it's a bad idea. I mean, yeah, it is. A little bit, especially if you get stopped by the police for just some random reason.
Sam, you will likely encounter some Octanian sentry towers on the road. The only way to terminate this thing is to destroy its bioreactor. The core needs to cool down sometimes, revealing itself through the vent shaft, so keep an eye on that. Better get rid of its minigun turrets first, though. Stay safe, comrade!
Minigun. Top secret. Enemy forces expanded. I want to expand, not the enemy. Ooh, Jesus. Steady girl. I wanna see if there's anything. Nope, that's a invisible wall. It's the shrubbery. Hey Sam. I can see you. I can see you're a bit hollow. Seriously hollow.
A giant tentacle tower. Freud would have a field day.
So what am I destroying on this thing? Or just it? No. God, I hate vehicle combat in this. And the fact that I have to do that is a bit oof. Okay. What? What am I supposed to shoot? Oh, right. But it's cooling off. There we go. Oh, hey, another key. Cool. Oh. Oh, I can't lock on. Okay, you know what? I'm running. That's what I thought. I was lucky that most of the trail already was on the highway, so I only needed to stop like 2-3 times. Ow. Who's shooting me? Oh, thank fuck. Okay, I can't lock onto that. Man, if only I had more powerful weapons. I guess this is one. There we go.
Welcome.
Thank you. Just a second. Thank you, Delta Pangea, for the follow. Welcome. That you caught the tail end of the stream. Because, gonna be ending soon, but thank you. There's a whole growing system in chat if that interests you. God. I'm gonna have to see if I can fix the performance. I don't know why it started to get really bad. Oh yeah, there's a whole growing system in chat you can partake in if you want. You can grow each other, grow me. It's all good. But you don't have to. And info about it is in the Discord. There's a big wall of text where I explain every detail about it. Oh. I like you guys stuck. Oh, I could have meleeed them, because I have it unlocked. I keep forgetting. I wanna see how jank the animations are. Can I not pick that up in the... This game definitely has a worse performance than 4 did. Welcome back, Ferret. So there's one more Tenta tower somewhere. Good fight. That's a bit sad. Ooh. Samflet. Like, I get that this map is bigger than any of the other maps in 4, maybe. But it's a lot more linear as well. It's not like big open area, it's just very long. At least it feels that way. Hey guys. But I zoom in and I have like 10 frames, 15 or something. It's like I'm playing Tarkov. Siberian Star, Mr. The strange underground caves beneath the Abu Simbel complex has finally been resolved. Blah blah blah, this is just building up for the first encounter. Or, no, Series 3. Some lore. Oh, these guys actually... Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, sure. Why not? I was about to say, these guys actually invested in a more modern, proper tractor, but it actually works. I don't know why, but it works. It's not as mobile as the ATV, but it's funnier. Also, I can't get into this building. I thought that would have something to do with the main... I mean, yeah, it's one of those more modern ones. Like this is I've seen this model in Farm Simulator, but yeah, this is a good one. Hey guys, what's up? Let me in. Nice. Oh. That's a cat. That's another cat. That's a very beautiful cat. This is the best interactive object in the game. Oh, it's a different cat, and it's got a trash bin around its neck. Oh, it's probably the developer cats. Another cat. Oh. God, look at that sitting. Man, that cat knows how to laze around. Oh, another one, and it's a little one. Oh, that's it. Look at him. I don't know why that's a thing, but I'm glad. Oh, drone. Cool. So that's it. This place has a drone and cats. Cool. Yeah. I get distracted by cats easily. This is some Elden Ring shit. What the hell? This isn't even this isn't even what is it? This isn't even Siberia anymore. Yeah, I wouldn't hurt any cats. If you get big enough, you can hold a lot of cats. Yeah, that's why I grow, so I can hold all the cats. Also, I'm going to use this because there's an actual turret there. And it will be a nightmare with the tractor. I don't know when there's gonna be a level load. But when that happens, that's gonna be the end of the stream. I've been waiting for anything. I just didn't want to, like, stop it midway. Oh, that's gonna hit me. Can I use... No, I can't. Oh, it's down. Let me use my hoverboard. Nice. Now that's a lot of damage. Macrophysics is just like macroeconomics. But for furries. And it's less boring. There is something in there. Yo, leave. What the hell? Oh my god, the snow was causing the performance problems. The game is running so smooth now. It was the fucking snow. Jesus Christ. How much snow particles did they sacrifice? Or did they use? It's almost as if they just drew every single snowflake as a separate particle. There's a pickup in there, I swear I saw it. Oh, there is. Man, I don't know how I couldn't see this entrance. Yeah, the snow was freezing my frames. I guess there's not much loot around these parts. It's a very beautiful landscape though, like it looks really cool. Outside of that jank. I wish I could use these older ones. Older models to just go really slowly. Oh, that's me. I'm making that sound. Three keys. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. I'm getting tired too, Zendra. It's a bit past stream. And I need to eat, because I don't have a full belly, I'm hungry. I'm the opposite of that. Oh, hello. Yeah, my streams are like full 9 hours. Just yeah, it usually stops at the last stop of the hour, which is 2 a.m. for me. So like usually 60 minutes ago is when I stop, but I want to go to the next checkpoint. That was so unnecessary, all the switching. What's under the bridge? Freezing wall. Oh, still freezing wall. Can I kill a seagull? No one will miss them. Maybe it gives an achievement. It didn't. I just killed a seagull. There was no achievement. That was just murder. But I found some balls. God, I had not had any experience with seagulls until I went to the UK. And I was living on the coastline. And man, did I learn why people despise seagulls. Like, every morning, so often, well not every morning, but like so often, when it was my, like rest day, just seagulls outside of my window, yelling constantly, just waking me up. As well as any type of food, they immediately just attack so aggressively. If I could go out with a shotgun and blow them away when I saw them, I would. I've had the misfortune of being shit on by a bird twice. Oh. I haven't.
Guess I'll have to walk the rest of the way.
I haven't, but I almost got. Like, there was a time when it just fell next to me. So I got very close to it happening. I guess I'll get this upgrade. Cutscene. Oh, and Heart of Russia. Right, well, that's gonna be the stream then.